Yo, we back. Hot Society Podcast, episode 97.
Wow, 97.
Your boy B High. 97, man. You almost at 100. We've been going for about a week and then 2 weeks, some shit like that, right?
Definitely.
Holidays.
But we back. Cheers, we back.
Salute.
Cheers.
Episode 97, Hot Society Podcast. You already know, man. I'm B High. What's your name? Go ahead. Say how you, when I point, you're supposed to say your name.
Do it again, because you know damn well Jazz.
And I got, you know.
Yeah, man, what's up? But, you know, I go for a different IG right now, Generational Y Therapist. You know what I'm saying? That's my actually mentoring company, Generational Y. I'm the generation that's asking why. So, you know what I mean?
That's
how
a
that's
how
we
name.
coming. Yeah,
that's actually a good name.
That's good. Follow that. But what's going on though? There's been a lot of shit going on.
A lot of shit.
Where y'all want to start at?
Start with your boy.
Who?
Kevin Sanders.
Yo, you see, you want to go in order of events because we missed some things.
Yeah.
Hella things.
Yeah, you missed a lot.
I put out a video. What the fuck is
He
that?
did. I seen it.
I put out a because you called me. I didn't even know.
I know.
I saw it, but I didn't want to call. I didn't know it was true or not.
He called me. I didn't even know. I seen
know.
that shit. I was fucked up about it because it's like I was just watching the shit when I didn't even know like what was going on. But
Especially because it wasn't like immediately confirmed. It took some hours to confirm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like usually, like something happens. Well, I'm not really calling a media that I look at like credited, but usually it comes out the shade room like confirms it ASAP.
This shit just like honestly, this whole situation kind of like confirmed how ugly like the world is in the sense of how like the feedback, right? The replies and the negative comments. It's like, yo, the man is dead.
I wish
that was the worst part.
I wish that I knew more about him, and when I mean him, his videos, right? I wish that I tuned in more to see exactly what he was saying about women, because when the news broke, a lot of men were saying, damn, he dead. Like, why y'all bashing this man? And then women were like, well, shit, he was bashing us when he was alive. So why do I feel sorry for a man that was talking shit about black women, degrading black women at that? So, but I can't put my 2 cents into that because I didn't watch the videos.
But see, yeah, go ahead.
The problem with that is, all right, cool. Let's say he was, which I don't believe he were. He was. I mean, he was a polarizing. The things he said, his figure was a polarizing figure, but the messaging, and you gotta understand, these women were calling in. He didn't go.
Okay.
Yeah, like they was called every
and
night.
Telling them their story.
Every night, tens of thousands of people wanting to get on and asking advice. So they were coming to him. It wasn't like he was forcing this.
See, I wish I would have known that.
They coming to him first of all. And they putting these stuff out there, and it, like majority of the time, you getting a glimpse into the world like that you don't really see. You can't, like, it's like speed dating almost. You feel what I'm saying? You get to see a bunch of people, so it's like when he somebody dying though, like that's a whole different ball game, like, cause you.
So what did you want to see? What would have?
Yo, that could be
been okay with.
Listen, we celebrate people when they die, and they just like do like none of the good he did. You feel me?
What was the good he did?
Listen, he wasn't talking about he wasn't talking about robbing and killing people.
Okay.
And calling women bitches and hoes, and he wasn't. These rappers and stuff, when they die, they get celebrated. Gangsters get celebrated. But a man, you know, because he has some opinions, some polarizing opinions.
I get your point.
He gets slandered. You feel what I'm
saying? I wish
saying?
that I knew more about him to really argue that.
At the same time, from a perspective of self-healing, I believe he was building men out here with self-confidence, self-esteem, self-confidence. Like meaning, like, all right, just because she's a woman, she might have that certain type of control over you. You know, women do have that. Pussy is power. Let's put it all the way out there, right? Pussy is power, nigga. That's the
to the right man though.
But that's a man's weakness regardless. Even if that's not the right woman, the next woman is gonna be his power. You feel me? Like, because of the pussy.
I disagree with that.
How?
I disagree.
Pussy is power. Women, y'all.
Disagree.
You women are number one weapon in the world.
I agree with that.
Number one weapon. I swear to God, bro, because they able to do a lot of things we can't do.
Men could barely stay fucking faithful. So how is pussy power?
Because it's just the fact of the control of what you can influence, what the motivation or the ambition from a man because he wants that pussy.
Y'all done took it somewhere. I don't even know.
I get.
Ooh, it's deep, but you know, like you gotta recognize it. As a man, I recognize that. So my weakness became my strength.
I feel what y'all saying, but back onto the Kevin Samuels thing. I just found it very it proved everything he was saying. It proved it right, in my opinion. Like the response he was getting. Like his last video was are women classy? And that just proves
all women or some women
he was talking about black women specifically. Is that the right word?
Specifically.
Yeah. He was talking about black women. So he was like, are they classy, basically. He had a whole show on that the night before. Then he dies the next night and you see a bunch of classless behavior. It's like people got kids. Like, what if you got a kid? Like, you want come on. Like,
some women are classy, some are not. Some men are trashy, some are not. So you can't just put one word on the whole gender. Like, you can't do that.
No, it was a question.
Or race, anything. Yeah.
No, it wasn't saying that. He was asking a question.
Oh, just our women are classy. Well, yeah, some are, some not.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the whole thing of the show. You ask a question and you get people to come on.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
And
then
I get what you're saying. But people proved it with the action after you passed.
Yep.
And then you talk about that question, and then the people get on there and they say they say the shit that get them, like, you feel what I'm saying? It's not really him, it's them getting on there.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Doing that
embarrassing themselves. I get what you're saying. That's why I don't really. Honestly, I try to watch things that make me happy. Cooking channels. It's so much hate and just so much politics and happy. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just try to stay happy. Like, I watch stuff. I do things that make me happy. Like, cause 9 to 5 I'm working. So grinding. So them off hours, them off days. Happy. I do things that make me happy. Cheers to that.
Happy.
This past weekend, the thing that made me happiest the most was we had new music.
Oh, I was gonna say something else.
We had new music.
Pusha T. Kendrick Lamar. Did he do any, before you get on top of that,
Mr.Morale and the Big Steppers?
Did he do any promos? Is it
no,
promos?
he don't need to.
He didn't do no promo, no
marketing. Is it called promo? The market? What is it
marketing,
called?
promoting and marketing.
He didn't do anything, so he just dropped the album.
He dropped top 5.
No. He dropped a single. The Heart 5. He dropped a single like 2 days, 3 days.
Which he does all the time.
And then he dropped the album.
And now he's in Ghana or some shit like
that. That's
gangster shit.
That is gangster shit. That's dope though. That's when you know you're at a level of, because I love my girl, but I'm gonna bring her up. I mean, that's something that Coi Leray can't do. She needs that, but then again, she's just starting the game, so I don't really want to use her.
It's a bunch of people that can't.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Coi, because I really fucks with Coi Leray. I didn't mean to use her because she's new in the game.
She definitely can't, but it's a bunch of rappers that
Beyonce, who can do that? Beyonce could do that.
Yeah,
Nicki Minaj could do that. No, Nicki don't need promo. She don't need promo. No, she don't.
Why she
no,
she
don't.
Do it, but she don't need it.
She don't need it. She could drop an album next Friday.
She don't need it, bro.
She don't need it.
What you think she been doing?
She can do a single
do it because
and then
she
drop an
wants
album.
to.
What you think Nicki been doing this past couple months?
You think
all this is on accident?
I get what
she do the couple videos. She do the shit with Lil Baby and and
I
Tommy
get that,
nigga.
but she don't have to do it.
I think her ambition is a drive.
She just ready to get out there.
She just had a kid,
but she
does
understand that.
But she don't need to do it.
But you can't say somebody don't need it if they never have done it.
I get what you.
She don't need it, bro.
She don't need to do it though.
She don't need it, bro.
It's stuff that you do that you don't need to do.
But no. How would you know if you never not did it?
This gonna be an ongoing argument.
Yes,
I get what you're saying.
On a technicality point, but we're talking about potential wise.
And knowing where
have
she
to
at.
do that. The reason why she's doing it because the work ethic. She just had a baby.
Like Jay-Z. Jay-Z could. doubt it, but he could drop an album. He don't need no damn promo. It's not promo. Is not the word I'm looking.
Nicki is in that category. You don't need any marketing or promotion. She's in that category, bro. She's in that category.
There.
She's in that.
I think Lil Durk be doing that too. He be dropping shit and don't.
The people do. They do the promo. It's like Durk did the $1 million worth of game. It might be. It might be subtle.
Something small. Okay.
It might be small, and they might do it after.
Okay.
A lot of times people do it after. Now they do something before. Something.
But Nicki Minaj's potential in 3 years, she don't need to do that.
I know Summer Walker did it.
She don't need to do it, bro.
Nicki not even like that.
She's up. She's there. I'm sorry. She's
dope.
there.
She's dope, but I don't think she's like. I don't think she got to it. But let's get to what we was talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
Mr.Morale and the Big Steppers.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh my god.
Who is that?
Who is that?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo.
That's Kenny Duckworth.
Oh, I got something to talk about later on too.
That K-Dot, bro. That you know what got me? That Father Time. Oh
but
my
let's
god.
start. Listen, this is the thing. Do you think? I think this is going down as this is an instant classic album.
I wish I listened to his music.
I don't know why you ain't listen to.
I listened to the main streaming songs. Well, not from this album because it just came out. But I'm saying like for Kendrick.
Why you don't listen to albums though? Like
I always had a problem with that. You know, I have my. So let me just tell you something. My playlist is ass. Okay, my playlist is literally for me. Like I have Jagged Edge, Lil Wayne, Ashanti, Ja Rule.
You don't listen to their albums, like you.
The people that I know, yes, their albums.
My thing is, you only. Like Pandora shit only gonna play certain songs.
That's my problem.
This is what I'm saying. So you might it got to be millions of songs that you never did, that you probably love. You never.
But it's hard for me to do it. Like Wale, if he drops an album, I have to do. I listen to the whole album.
So you on that Pandora?
So only
you
Wale.
Ain't get no Apple. You ain't get no title.
Yeah. So I'm not on that wave.
Only
though.
Wale you listen to his album.
Wale, Nicki Minaj, Lil Durk. I actually like Lil Durk, honestly, because you know why? I'm not gonna get off topic, but I'm gonna just say this one thing because he have songs that I could bop to. I mean, I probably can't relate, which I probably can't relate to none of that shit. But it'd be it's like catchy. with Summer Walker, it's very catchy and so whatever.
You got a song with Summer Walker,
and he ripped it.
That shit was dope.
Kendrick be too. I got.
Nah, he got some of that. See, he switch up style. There's some shit on there that he did that no other rappers could do.
All right, I'm gonna download it.
No other rappers could do. He got stories, perspective shit.
He be going too deep. I just need to listen to some good music.
He got bops on there too.
He got bops. I need some bops.
Yes, he got shit.
I ain't gonna front.
That with Kodak Black is hard.
Oh, I like Kodak Black.
That Father Time shit. That shit.
It's nice. I gotta hear it.
Bro,
Kodak
that shit
Black
broke
is
me
good.
down. Like,
really?
and then I called a lot of niggas that I know. You know, some
he got
gangsters.
some shit on. He got some shit on there for everybody.
Nick gangsters was crying on.
Really?
Gangsters.
What's called Father Time?
Father Time.
All right, we're gonna go check Kendro out.
He got some shit on there for everybody. And then he got the we cry together. That's like the most polarizing song. You haven't heard about it?
No.
He was doing a relationship back like an argument.
Now you really want? I'm gonna listen to it. Really? Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that's the thing.
Dope. And it's a chick. The chick who's rapping. Damn, I forgot her name. I looked her up because I was interested. I'm like, damn, who the fuck is this? I was wondering, did she like write her shit? Or did he write the whole thing and she just, you feel me? So I looked up. I think she used to be like a stripper or something like that.
Really?
And she turned to rapper. Yeah, but she dope. I think she got like a dope voice type.
See, that's why I need people like y'all to put me on stuff.
You gotta just listen to the album. Just
I try
when the
to
album
put you
come
on
out.
something too. But we're gonna talk about it later in the show.
He talked about breaking generational curses.
Yeah, that's real.
Album, man.
That's people don't understand. That's real. Think about like we are the next generation of our family.
I know.
Like, and I feel like a lot of people don't realize that. Like, it's literally the next uncles and aunts and fucking.
It's going down in history. The album, I'm telling you.
It's going down in history.
It's going down in history.
It is.
I think so. It's some negative. I hear a few.
Is this his best work?
No, I probably wouldn't say his best work. No, definitely not.
Now his best work evolving to show the listeners that he's evolved. Yeah.
I feel like he got staying. Like I feel like he don't need to prove himself. He does not need to prove himself.
He's a different man now.
Yeah, it's definitely not his best work, but
and he has his audience too. Like he can sell out some shit.
Yeah, you don't need to like. like you don't need every album to be the best album you ever did. You don't need the latest album to be the best.
I like
album
what you said on your story when it came out. You said K-Dot changed the narrative. Changed the narrative, and
Who
I like that.
Who the fuck is K-Dot?
Kendrick Lamar.
This is like nickname.
Kendrick Lamar, K-Dot.
That was his first name. Before he.
But so I like how when B said that because he did. Like the narrative out here with music right now, it's so violent.
It is. It's very violent.
It's so
very violent.
And I worked in the school system, and these kids is getting killed left and right. I'm talking about 2 weeks ago, a 15-year-old got murdered.
They young as hell, even singing the songs though.
It's just a lot of times the music don't be talking about nothing.
It don't.
It's just a bunch
It changed.
Of
we can agree from the time from now. For when you was back in high school.
Even back then, like even though like you got Mobb Deep and CNN and you feel me, all this crazy shit them niggas talking about, like, but
excuse me,
it was still some shit in there that you feel me.
I started drinking lean and shit just because of Lil Wayne.
But you feel me?
I told
like,
B, he had me listen to Lil Wayne and he didn't even know it. That's how I know, like, people pick up off their siblings. Yeah. I was literally in 7th grade listening to Lil Wayne.
That's why I'm trying to get another one.
Like,
produce another one like this nigga.
Another one what?
That's how you...
kid, because my kid can't be the only kid.
That's how you, That's how you like start listening to music most likely.
From your siblings or people that you're around?
Yeah.
Who put you on rap and hip hop and like...
Tour.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. I wonder who put him on.
I don't know.
We gotta get Sag on the show. We gotta have a cousins edition.
I don't know who did, but yeah, that's how it usually work.
Yeah, that's the... Did you see the show that I asked you to watch?
No. I think I seen it before.
Have you seen American Gangsters, but the Trap Queen version?
Yeah.
Them bitches is like that.
They was getting it in.
I never even knew who Big 50 was until the show.
Big 50, who was
They was getting it in.
She was I'm not gonna give her
better than the men.
Yeah, they was
what?
So
if they show 10 episodes, 6 of them is no more than that. More than 7 or 8 of them are free to this day.
Yeah, they free,
what did they do?
So basically it's
Get a lighter for that.
Lil' Kim is the narrator, whatever. Anyways, the narrator, and they're telling stories. Women are telling their stories about when they was in the streets, but like really running game, like whether it was scamming with tax evasion, tax fraud, or like really running drugs, like. And a lot of people were from Brooklyn, well, from New York. Some was from down south, and they did either big time, or they did no time, or they did a little bit of time because it was like back in the day. So they just, slapped them on the wrist.
It's totally different from the American Gangsters, from like the male version.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
I'm telling you, these
you'll
women,
love it.
They got off scot free.
Oh, yeah. So it's like a documentary.
It's it's a documentary. Yeah, it's real life shit.
Just like how Frank Lucas and all them.
And they be telling them like exactly what they were doing. Then you got people, you got the judges. Some of the like Judge Matthews was up there. Usually they're from Michigan, with Detroit, New York, and some girl was from Florida.
Niggas don't know. Detroit, they get it in.
Yeah, Detroit.
Detroit get it in. Like, as far as the product, what?
They was shipping shit from, they was with the cartels. Like, they was running it down on the show.
Speaking of shit running niggas down and niggas running shit down, like, what's up with your man, Young Thugger?
Oh, shit. Your man, that ain't my man.
Yeah, I like that boy.
You do, my friend love Thugger. Yeah, I mean, I listen to the mainstream song. We just had this conversation.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. It don't seem right. A lot of shit with the situation don't seem right.
Why? Because he a star?
Not even that.
They moved the most stupidest.
Matter that they've been watching this boy since 2012, right? Allegedly. 2012.
That long?
Yeah.
Shit, I was still in high school.
And y'all want to get the nigga right now.
Why did it wait so long?
Before, like,
build the case.
Yeah, to build the case, but like, it just don't seem right. Like,
so he was doing the same shit from 2012 when he got. I don't know how long he been famous, but during his peak of his
allegedly,
he was doing the same shit. Now, what was he doing? Selling drugs?
See, this is the thing. It's not even about selling drugs, because this is a Rico conspiracy.
Oh,
so this is the most This is like the boogeyman charge, like of all gangsters.
Niggas run away from.
This is worse than murder charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard racketeering was real.
It's real.
What is it again? It's like when he was like running a gang or something.
It's real because you don't see this is how it started, because back in the day when he had the mafia and all that, they didn't the mafia.
Bless you.
You alright?
Like Zaza.
Back in the day, right? The mafia. You got the mafia boss, right? He'd call hits, but he never did anything himself.
Okay.
He never got his hands dirty, so the cops could only get him on like tax evasion and stuff like that. So they couldn't really get him on nothing. So they come up with the Rico Act.
Wow. And that's where that came from.
Conspiracy. So now, let's say,
and let's tell her how many people you need for the Rico Act. You need
three or more people conspiring in criminal activity. So it's like us three right now. We in this motherfucker room.
Mm-hmm.
I send you, like, even if you involved, like we in your house using your phones or you put something in your name, or you on telephone, I tell you where to go, you put a rental car, you do anything for me. You tied in that web. It's a big web they tie everybody.
And he's the top of the chain.
Well, that's what they saying. Allegedly they saying he's at the top of the chain.
So for instance, like,
no, I heard what racketeering is, but I just want to
right? Give you an example that we're not doing. We're all professionals. We're working, making legit money. All right, but say me and Beast, we got drugs, right? We got drugs, but you know the lady at the laundromat, like real cool with her, right? And we got the drugs, but we gonna turn our money and buy the equipment at the laundromat to funnel the money, launder the money, and that's me, right? Me, B, and you, us three. We did that organization. That's a Rico. You get hit on a Rico.
Really?
That simple.
I done Rico'd a lot of shit. It's like, I'm joking. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Nah, but seriously.
For real. Next thing you know, they building the case on me and shit.
But seriously, he facing him, Gunna probably was just in the room when some shit was going on. Then you got informants. You got to understand, they locked up 28 people. So it's people who...
Somebody talking.
Oh, of course. Like, even if none of them 28 people talking now, it's somebody, like, they've been investigating for over 10 years. It's somebody been talking. Probably still on the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit is crazy, though. And then, like, that's the thing. No matter how much money you have, I mean, I'm sure his kids is put up and he probably got something, legal money. You can't have that in jail. What, you just gonna put it all in your books?
Yeah, it don't really make sense.
This what
it's so much fucking noodles you can get.
I had a DEA explain this shit to me. Because when Casanova got booked, I had him explain to me, like, yo, why they keep these people in jail?
Oh, because he was on
racketeering
charges,
he was hit
right?
with a racco. They said they bleed him. Which meaning...
AR rap too. There's a bunch of rappers.
Which meaning bleeding is that they'll keep you in jail. Now, all right, you want to keep postponing the trial, You still gotta pay monthly fees.
Try to make his money run out.
Bleed out. So like you got monthly fees. You still gotta pay monthly fees for your lawyer, your mortgage,
And why they keep postponing trial and shit?
They try to make your money run out.
Bleed you out. Alright, so now they get you at the weakest point. Maybe nigga only got $10,000 in his bank account. I don't know that.
I'm sure that he got some good some good lawyers too that want that bread.
Exactly. So now, 2 years later, you only got $10,000 in your bank account. Now that lawyer that you've been doing it for this 2 years is $15,000. Wow. You gonna be like, I'm gonna plead guilty.
Just to get it over with.
It's psychology.
Plead deal, but see, they already.
It's a psychology
thing. But in the Young Thug case, this is a rare thing because this is a state RICO. Usually, it's a federal RICO. That's usually federal, which is different. You know, if you get charged federal, that's you actually going against the United States. When you get charged with the state, you're going against the state of New Jersey, for example. So, this is a state. This is against Georgia. This is a state case. RICO, which is kind of usually it's a federal case.
Wow.
So at any time, the feds could pick it up and supersede the state.
Yeah.
And take it, you feel me? They can make his money run out in the state, fight in the state, and then take it over there and start all over.
Wow.
They gonna railroad him.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hope he could actually beat it, cause like everybody who get caught up in this type of shit as far as rappers usually go down. Nah, I don't want no more.
Nah, I'm good. Now he Bobby's murdering shit, coming home like Bobby, bitch.
They got caught up on the same type of shit.
But Bobby,
because Bobby got caught up on that too, right?
Yeah, but he reported all this. Allegedly, he was like saying, he just said, stay out the hood.
But it's so easy to get caught. See, this is the thing. It's not even about that, because they've been following since they became, before Young Thug was Young Thug, before we knew him.
So he was just an Atlanta rapper.
No, but I'm talking about before rap. They was investigating him. This is before he became a rapper.
Yeah, I thought, you know how sometimes you become known in your hometown first and then you make it big. That's what I thought.
Well, he probably was.
That's what I'm saying. Like when he was rapping, just in Atlanta.
Before nobody knew who the fuck he was.
Oh, okay.
Like, before that, before he was making any type of money, before anybody knew he was from rap, they've been investigating him. Cause I don't know when did he come out, like officially.
2014, like
some shit like this. This was 2012, so this is a few years before he came out. So, like, motherfuckers is young and motherfuckers still in the hood.
Yeah.
And you run into some money at that age. How old you probably is? 20 years old, 21?
20-some years old.
Yeah, I get it.
You gonna do some wild shit.
You gonna do some dumb shit. Yeah. Yeah, money will change you in the wrong way or in a good way.
But especially at that young age.
And that come with power too.
I would do some wild shit.
I ain't giving y'all no money. I was gonna give y'all a check.
$1 million, nigga. What? Nigga, at 21, 22, what?
Word up. Then you running around. Not only do you got the money, you got the notoriety as well.
So you got the power?
Yeah, so you able to actually, like,
nobody want it.
You know what I mean? You able to call shots around that. Like, able
that
to
shit
get
is
things
real?
done and do things. I'm just
so
saying, they got him on wiretaps and shit. And this
he
is
really
crazy.
got him on some shit. But the thing is, with Gunna, you know, allegedly of what they got him on, I have a lot of faith in Gunna that he's gonna might have to do a couple months,
you
like
think you gonna tell?
12 months, 14 months. But that's the thing.
Saying Gunna gonna tell.
I don't think he's gonna tell.
No, I don't think Gunna's gonna tell. But let's go back to the original statement. It takes 3
Gunna,
or more
man.
people to book for a Rico charge. Right?
I don't think he
they
gonna
ain't
tell.
got no faith in Gunna out
Why
there.
you think they got 28 people?
Cause somebody's snitching.
Somebody snitching, my nigga.
But I don't think he's gonna tell.
Oh, you think it don't be him? You think? See, he was already on that Crime Stopper shit.
Oh yeah,
back
wasn't
in
he?
the day,
He was on crime.
He already got
They
his
said
feet
that
wet.
too.
I knew niggas was gonna bring that up.
He already got his feet wet.
But then
You
you
can't stop niggas bringing that
because
up.
think about if you was on Crime Stoppers back in the day, not knowing nobody, you wouldn't want nobody to hold that against your head.
But what I'm saying is, he already got his
Niggas
feet
bring
wet.
that up every time. Every time.
He already
He's
got-
on Crime Stoppers. He telling.
Yeah, he already got like a taste of the cheese. So he know what it tastes like. That's all. Dude. They gave him a little piece.
You funny as hell.
Nah, he was on there. That ain't
I know
my
what you
shit.
talking about.
He went on there, not me. Shit,
Nigga terrible. Free Gunna. He get
But y'all, I
released.
appreciate Gunna for getting his business salon. He said before he went in, he had to get his business straight. So that's why
they knew they were coming? Do you think Gunna and them knew that they were
Gunna
coming?
knew because they got
his feet wet?
Young
Sorry, no.
Thug.
Oh.
They locked up Young Thug. So soon he knew, he was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, they
I-
get locked up the same day. Young Thug ain't know because I don't think he
They got him in his underwood.
Yeah, I don't think
You know what I'm saying? That nigga ain't know.
He looked crazy too when he was in court, I was like, ugh.
He look crazy. So like, but Gunna was like, nah, let me get on the hottest remix song right now. What's that pull up in Ghana? What's that shit?
I haven't heard.
Juno, the
I wouldn't
June
know.
show.
I don't listen
when
to
I'm
this.
talking to the moon, like
I know what you're
Turn
talking
it-
about from.
mm-mm.
I know
Exactly.
it
That's
from
that
Instagram.
TikTok
so
shit.
he's on
Yeah.
a remix of that.
oh really?
And they be switching their eye color shit. That's what I'm talking about.
I didn't see the movie, I just saw the
seen
song.
a song, but
I
whatever.
don't
It's
know.
the hottest shit right
Talking
now.
to the moon. This is
Yeah,
talking
Yeah,
to the moon.
they eye color be switching and shit.
Whatever. That nigga's on the mixtape. He's on a remix for that. He's on a remix. So he had to get his business aligned, which meaning, all right, let me run it up. Let me get on the remix of this song. Now
how he could do that so quick? When did they grab the Gunna? When they grabbed Young Thug.
It was a good
few days after.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
so he did all that in 2 days.
But he already had the remix. He just had to get it cleared by the lawyers.
I get what you're saying. Let me get some more money coming in.
Now that nigga is on the radio. I hear that remix all the time. Now I'm like, oh, this nigga, he did his thing. He did it better than Young Thug. Because right now, Young Thug gonna bleed out spending all that money without having.
Did you see? Shout out to Gilly and Wallow, $1 million worth of game. I fucks with them, man. Because did you see the clip they put out when they interviewed Young Thug probably like a year ago, and Wallow was basically giving him the game, like it was almost you feel me, like he was telling him like, yo, you gotta stay out the streets and y'all gotta watch that. Everybody's seen it by now, but y'all gotta watch that shit. Like that shit is like some
he was telling
profit
what to do,
type shit.
and he
like,
did
not on no
opposite.
like like you feel me, like almost like yo, he was giving them the game right then and there, like yo, y'all gotta stop doing this, stop doing that. You know what I mean? Like
they don't listen. Well, you heard what Lil Durk.
They was making jokes and shit. It was funny.
You heard what Lil Durk said? The feds. Wait, what he said? If you know the feds coming, better put them funds up.
Lil Durk just be rapping, man. Shout out to Lil Durk, man.
He be just rapping.
Lil Durk be rapping. He got some nice little shit with him. I
like his story.
I like Lil Durk. I really do.
I like his story.
That's the only.
But like I want to talk about that white boy. Woo.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Buffalo.
Jack
the Buffalo shit.
Harara?
Oh, I'm all wrong.
I thought it was either one or the other.
And that.
That's fucked up. Yo, you know that's fucked up. That Jack Harlow and the Buffalo shooter. It's like you said white dude. I thought about either one of them.
That's all I said. It was the white dude. We talk about music.
My bad. I thought you shit.
We can talk about both though. What you want?
We can talk about. I want to talk about racial theory. That's pretty deep.
With the Buffalo shooter.
Because that's what his belief was.
Racial
theory.
You know what they need to let that. They need to really punish him, which they not. But I feel like they gonna give it to him easy.
It's the thing. It be signs before. You know, I heard he used to do all type of wild shit, like coming to school with type of wild shit on and all that. And making threats and
signs
all that.
before he. Yep.
So, but usually, you know, when it's them, they get swept under the rug, or he's just going through things, or Billy's all right.
Freedom of speech or freedom of whatever.
It's really not, because look, man, it's sad. They don't give a fuck what them kids go out and do. As long as they ain't doing it in their community. You see, he went out and did it somewhere
in a dominant black community.
Feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
It's like once it start, they only do something about the crime when it affects in their community where they live at. As long as it's not there, they don't care, because this stuff generates money for everybody. You feel what I'm saying? That's the sad part. That shit generates money for
you just
people.
gotta be on your P's and Q's at all times, no matter what.
But the thing is, my point is that it generates money is they don't want this type of shit to stop.
They need
and
to
explain
stop.
why they don't want this type of stuff.
Because it generates money for everybody, except for the victims and the person who whoever did it. Usually they kill themselves, so there's no they don't give a fuck about them. Usually they kill themselves or they get locked up anyway. And you feel me? Whatever happens to them, it don't matter. But it generates so much money for you. Got news, media outlets. It's just generating.
They
clicks.
should automatically get the death sentence if you do a known terrorist. Let's start doing that. Motherfuckers will stop doing that shit. Legal ejection.
But you see how lightly they took
him into custody.
Into custody and just like this whole, you hear about it, but you don't hear about
it's done with because it was a black.
That penalty shit. I want to say would it really stop it, but I can't say that on YouTube.
Nothing would stop it.
Subscribe.
No, it's one thing that would, but you can't really talk about
Okay.
talk about that shit. Yeah, we gotta get like a Patreon or something, whatever, to talk about that type of shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get some shit. We can't talk about that, but yeah, it's sad, man. Shout out to Buffalo. Prayers and condolences.
I just hope it's no copycats, right? Like,
No, we don't need
I mean,
no.
shit, he was a copycat. You see,
Yeah.
he wrote the names of all the other people, the other cowards
exactly.
who did shit like that.
But yo, motherfuckers keep playing like that. Yo, you gonna come to the wrong hood,
Yeah,
the wrong
yeah.
neighborhood, niggas
Yeah.
gonna
See,
fire
but
them ass
I
up.
want somebody to make an
They
example.
not though, cause see, this shit is calculated. They not stupid. He had that shit planned. He knew what he was doing.
That's why he visited a couple days before.
Yeah,
he did
he
a couple
knew the
times.
clientele. He knew the whole thing. He knew the area. He wanted the easy targets. He didn't go. You feel me? He knew this with security guard and everything.
Y'all niggas need to come to the fucking hood.
Don't come to the fucking
hood.
He was in the hood.
Don't come
No,
to the
but I'm
fucking
talking
hood.
about with a motherfucker right by a corner store, nigga, right by Chick Shacks and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You go to certain blocks.
Shit like that.
You come here, nigga. You fire, niggas gonna fire that ass up. They gonna.
Do not.
They gonna fire. But that's the shit. That's the weakness of that whole action. It's just like, oh, you wanted to plot on a black community, right? So you can go to the supermarket in the black community.
Yeah.
That's some fucking coward shit, yo.
He had that shit cased. He knew what he was doing. And I be watching all type of Blue Dot and shout out that shit be on
So cowardly
on YouTube,
bro.
like interrogations. Just some wild shit. People do some wild shit.
Really?
Like, yeah, it's a crazy world out there.
And this
People
is
do
why
some
I go
wild
back
shit.
to the whole thing about being happy. And this is because me personally, this be like too much for me. Because that could have happened anywhere. That could have happened where our mother live at. That could happen, you feel me, where our family goes grocery shopping at, or the malls where your son in the future may be going with his friends. You know what I'm saying? So I try to really like zone out of things like this. But I am aware. I don't want to make it seem like I'm not aware of what's going on. But I just try to get in my own happy zone because it be too much. Like,
Create your
and me
own happy
personally, I
world.
can't. Yeah, I cannot. I have anxiety. I can't have that sitting on me. So I just create
But
my own
understand what's
happy
going
world.
on out here.
That's what I said. I am aware
Yeah,
of what's
you gotta be
going
aware.
on. I am aware. I'm aware of my surroundings, but at the same time, I do things that make me happy.
Exactly.
And
Like,
how that come together, I don't think about the bullshit. I just think about the happy
I don't even
shit.
watch the news, man. I stopped watching.
When I was in the dentist's office, oh my god, they had the news in the room. Oh my god, I just wanted to turn the shit on because it was just
horrible.
bad story after bad story after bad
horrible.
story.
I don't even watch
and
the
the
news
weather, of
anymore,
course,
bro.
but
Like, this
but
shit's
you have to
crazy.
be alert. You have to be aware.
I read.
Yeah, the news is pointless though. It's
read.
kind of because you can get everything on
Yeah.
your phone. So
And it
I
just
don't
circles
watch
I
back.
read. Because it's like, even with the news and watching it on the news, it's like they kind of manipulate you.
Yeah.
They manipulate you. Like,
yeah.
you
the
can't
stuff.
manipulate. You can manipulate with words, but at the same time, you're gonna
And
read
then
the whole
you hear
thing.
the news and you think that's the right story or that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It's so unfortunate, man. But that's why you just focus on positivity, man. Focus on your life. Focus on your
follow.
individuality, and focus on
Yeah.
following what you make you happy.
And be happy. Yeah.
Make
This
you
world
happy.
got so much hate. It's not even funny.
You know what I'm saying?
So you got to knock 11-year-olds out. So now I'm playing. I'm doing jokes.
Oh yeah, you did some wild
Shut.
shit.
No, we're not
I ain't
gonna.
ain't
No,
gonna
we're
say
not gonna get it. No, I did not do no wild shit. We're not
like
gonna.
young Mike Tyson.
No,
over there.
no.
Young Mike
Next,
Tyson.
no, next story. No, next story. Yo, y'all saw that shit that happened down in Long Branch.
What happened?
So, a flyer circulated.
Branch and hit her.
Be quiet. The flyer circulated. The flyer circulated around social media that it was a meetup at Long Branch. So we talking about from college students to from high school to college students. They all met up down at Long Branch, right? And they dominated the entire beach. Like the cops had the shields out. They had to do a flash bomb and everything to get people away. This was just Saturday.
That's
And of
wild.
course,
Hold on. You talking about all college and all high school students?
not all
and
college, but around that age group.
what age?
I'm gonna show you the picture right
That's
now.
fire.
You're gonna be like,
I
what the
think
fuck?
honestly,
That's some dope shit.
That's some
though.
dope
That ain't
shit.
no dope shit.
No, I ain't
That's
talking about the getting flashbang part. I'm talking about like the whole setting it up.
congregation
going
and
down.
the socialization. That's fire, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of motherfuckers.
this was the
beach link up. Yeah,
Beach
that's some
link
dope
up.
shit though to do.
That was
but
fire. The whole flashbang, the representation
go back to the picture.
of the,
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But that was a lot of people.
A large
That's
scale
lot
gathering, encouraged by a flyer posted on social media. Thousands of people arrived.
It's a lot of people, but usually at these beaches, it's the same amount of people.
Yeah, but
the age group.
No, that was a lot of people.
But that happened last year, I think, at Seaside. Every summer they have those meetups, and I think it wasn't Long Branch, it was Point Pleasant. I believe it was Point Pleasant, and they not dealing with that.
Yeah, I don't want to go to one of them days. No. Like, I don't want to go to.
That's why I go. I'm not even gonna say what beach I go to, but that's why I go to the beach that I go to, because it ain't that type of crowd.
I went to the. It was hot as shit.
Would you go to the Nude beach?
The Nude beach?
Yeah. Would you go to the Nude beach?
It's a new beach around here?
I go all the time. Would you go to the Nude beach? Would you go to the Nude beach?
I've been a couple times.
Oh, so don't say where it's at, because we don't want people to know where it's at. We're not gonna share that.
I love it.
Would you go to the Nude beach? It's the most relaxing. It's not weird.
Hold on, it's a new beach around here?
Yes.
We're close, like how, like far?
I'll tell you off camera. You were pretty close this weekend, but you were very close this weekend.
Oh, alright, but
yeah.
I'll be seeing with my legs crossed and everything.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope.
Nah, but I went.
This nigga. You want the king? Did I have to say? I just said, how was it?
Nah, you had a good time. But no. That wasn't to say.
He was.
Nah, don't worry about it.
He wasn't down with that.
We're going to bleep that out.
Uh-huh.
But I went to this shit and I had these fucking tacos, right?
How, they were good?
The tacos was amazing.
Really?
The lady,
they like street tacos? She about to pass out.
I think because she made too many tacos.
She was hot.
Yeah, it was hot as shit out there, man.
Yeah, this weekend was hot. Yeah.
Ain't got
Did
no
you have an umbrella
trees.
or something? You wasn't beach ready.
The umbrella? No, I wasn't. I didn't really think about it.
To be a beach, you have to be beach ready. You gotta have your beach chair. You gotta have your beach umbrella. You gotta have your sunscreen. You ain't. Yeah, no.
I had a cooler.
That's why people don't like the beach, because they're not beach ready. Like, you gotta have.
I even might fry something. Sometimes I be cooking that on the beach.
I don't even do that though. I just get a sandwich from Wawa before I get there, and then I get a liquor. That's all I got.
The cops come.
Yeah, just put it in the cup.
Nah, but it's dope though. It's dope that you could.
And how far is the beach from here? This area?
Oh,
30
minutes.
Oh, you don't want to say?
30 minutes. It ain't no secret. I just don't want nobody to know, because then they gonna pull up and they gonna see me. But would you go? Not with me, of course. But would you go?
Oh yeah, I was about saying not with you.
No,
but we probably go.
You won't go.
Yeah.
You'll walk on and walk off. When I mean nude, I ain't talking about just all females.
Oh, this is.
You got old men. That's what I'm saying.
That's amazing. 30
I ain't even thinking about all that shit. Nah.
Yeah.
Like
old hanging men, white men, them things. Yeah, but it's not what you.
Nah, I'm good.
He just thought it was gonna be a bunch of
I'm just thinking
like that.
I'm thinking of the TV version.
No.
I'm thinking of the TV version.
You
Like
talking
some
about
Baywatch
balls
shit.
be down at ankles.
Them white men, and they got never mind. We ain't gonna get into that. But
I don't talk about all that shit.
But the dudes, it be dope though. I play volleyball in the nude.
You be. Never mind. Let's please. You want some bullshit, sad. Because I've been there before, so I know.
Nah, I ain't played out there. You know what I'm saying? Volleyball and nude is pretty dope.
Alright, man, listen. What's been going on new with y'all, man? We about to wrap this up, man. Anything new before we wrap up?
Nothing new with me. Just follow my business page, Journeys by JS.
Yeah, man. I just been grinding, man. Just bought a house, so like.
That's what's
just
up.
Trying to fix everything up. You gotta be your own handyman when you fucking buy a house. Fuck that. Niggas be charging too much.
And you just do that shit yourself.
Unless you want to pay.
Yeah, I ain't paying nothing. I did just fucking do my own lot.
But that's how you learn, though.
Yeah.
That's how you learn. I love doing stuff like that, like putting things together. And I mean, I never painted before. When I did paint my room back on Bergen, it was like 3 shades of pink and shit. So that was an epic fail. Thanks to somebody over here. But I don't think
that was my fault.
Because you came in, so you gotta do it like this, and then that was 1 shade. Then I did a shade, and then Daddy did a shade. So that was 3 shades of pink.
Oh ain't
Yeah,
my fault.
that was many blunts ago.
My shade was the shade it was supposed to be. My shade was the shade it was supposed to be. But nah, man, well, we about to get up out of here. I gotta go make these steak tacos. I'm trying to recreate these steak tacos.
This shit's gonna be basura.
Yeah, because I don't like corn tortillas, but I had corn tortillas. That's all they had, so I was like, fuck
Yeah, I wasn't a
that
fan of
shit.
them at all.
That
Too.
shit was
They were
rocking.
good though. The second time I had them, they were good
That
too.
shit was
We
rocking.
gotta have a brother and sister date that I've been asking for so long. So
Sushi shit. We gonna get a sushi boat. We gonna film it. We gonna do some shit. We gonna do some shit. But
we can
yeah,
make the sushi here. But go ahead.
make
Close
sure you
out.
like, comment, subscribe below, man. Hit us up, man. This is episode 97, Hot Sighted Podcast. I'm your boy B High.
This
That's
Jazz.
Saz24. Make sure you follow him on the what'd you say?
Generation
Undeniable
Y
Youth?
Therapist, man.
Generation Y Therapist.
Yeah,
man.
Generation Y _ Therapist, man.
Yeah, make sure you follow me.
And
man.
comment for the
Hot
new beach
Sighted.
because I'm gonna drop the location in the comments.
Yeah, I ain't going to no new.
You
beach.
said you was gonna go.
Nah, I thought it was the Baywatch version. But, yo, I'm B High. I'm out. I see y'all next week.
We out here.